Hi guys, welcome to my channel Ruby Basa. For today's cooking, I'm going to cook a Moroccan dish called Ksitsot. It's very simple. For our spices, we need this tomato. Okay, I have this head of garlic, 1 onion, and some red pepper and yellow pepper from this. Okay, so, and I'm also going to make a matbuka. Matbuka is made of these peeled tomatoes, simmer for a long time with this. I'm going to put in the oven. So today I'm going to make 2 menus, okay? Anyway, I'm going to burn it a little bit. The purpose of that is will give taste to the dish, the smoky taste to the dish. Will add smoky taste to the dish. Okay? So I take 2 more red pepper and I put it in the oven to 150 degrees. Just have to grill it for some time. When it's ready to peel off, then it's okay. There you go. And while I'm waiting for that, I'm going to make my ksitsot, okay? Let's put some oil in the pan. I have here olive oil. So while I'm waiting for my oil to be hot, I'm going to cut my onion. Put maybe half of this from the ksitsot. Garlic for the ksitsot is just to give the taste. This is my favorite stuff in the kitchen. Almost every day I use it. To save time to peel the garlic, I smash it instead. I seldom crush or chop the garlic by knife. I all the time ground it with pieces and mortar. Hi Marina dear.
Nagsalimit?
Ken.
Nagsalimit na siya.
Marina, my friend. Opa!
Yes, cheers.
Nafal. Yeah. I transfer there. Okay, ready. See that? Quickly. No, it's a shoot. Adan lo asik samti ba internet. Odlo. Anyway, to those who don't know me yet, to all my subscribers that from all over the world, I'm Ruby Basa. I'm Filipina, that based on Israel. I speak 3 languages. I speak English, Filipino, and Hebrew. And most of my cooking is to show how Israeli food and Israeli tradition be like. Okay? I'm Filipino, but since I live in Israel all the time, I make Israeli food. But when I miss my food, I also do my food. It's not easy though, because you need to go to a special shop far away from here called Filipino shop, and there you can find all the Asian stuff. Yeah, not easy. If I miss my food, not easy. I have to go drive far away. Oh, now I'm crying because of this onion. Oh man. Balda. Maybe it's very tasty because it has with my tear. Tukal salad, Mary. It's a salad. I called Khalil, but he said he's not hungry. So here you go. You cover it. We cover it. Let it simmer for a long time. And while I'm waiting for that, on the other part, this I'm going to. Oh. Agwan niya. Show that agwan niya siya, no? Okay, agwan niya. And while I'm waiting for that, I'm going to peel some more garlic for my matbucha. Matbucha is kind of Moroccan salad. Oh, matbucha is kind of Moroccan salad as well. It's like a tomato salad that cook in spices with paprika, sweet paprika a lot. Oh, one technique, good to remember. So my technique for making matbucha, half cup of olive oil like this. Two tablespoons of sweet paprika. Mix on it. Full, you see? I still not transfer my curcum to the box. And teaspoon of turmeric, or in Hebrew it's kurkum. In Hebrew, the sweet paprika is pilpil matok. Okay, here you go. Then mix it up. This I put in the end. It gives a, how you call it, shiny texture to my matbuka later. So I mix with oil. Okay, that's it. And for the green veggies for Ksitsot, or we call it in English is meatballs made from cow. I don't eat pork, so all the time I use cow's ground meat of cow. So one celery like this will do the job, and little bunch of cilantro, coriander, or coriander in English. Let's wash it. I put the celery already before it's the time to be watery, before everything, okay? Also together with the tomato most of the time, because it's give taste to the soup, to the basic of this menu, of this dish. So let's cut it skinny, not so skinny, in the middle, like this. I think that's enough. Now I want to put oil because it's not going to be proportion in my dish, because it's not, I don't want too much. So here we go. Here it is. You can now add salt and pepper. Meantime, And you can put a maybe half cup of hot water, not too much. Because the tomato has its own water also. Let's say 1 cup, no, it's 1 cup. Okay. But you need to just estimate that the water is just enough from all your ingredients. It's not a soup. It's a saucy dish. Okay. Marie. This onion is for my this garlic is for my madbuka. Mommy, leave your mind. Leave it there.
ביצה איזה ביצה?
מליבטה.
הביצה של ה...
כן, תגידי לו כאלה, יש לך פלאפון שלו?
אין לי, אני אלך.
כן. אין לי.
אם יש ביצים.
כן, כי אני רוצה לעשות קציצות, אין לו ביצים. So בינתיים, while it's simmer, I do my work for the madbuka. I use these tomatoes for madbuka because it's more meaty and less water. So most of the time, all people used to make madbuka for 3 kilo, minimum of 3 kilo, and they put in hot water, so easy to peel. But me, I not do that because I not cook a lot. You squeeze the juice out. Then left to you just the meat. In that way, your madbuka will not be watery. Okay? The technique of easy peeling is you just put it in hot water. But that way, because I'm in a hurry, I can't wait. Oh boy. Spritzing everywhere. It's funny. most of my Israeli friends, when they see me cutting a tomato like this or anything, they were amused because I cut it in the opposite that most of the people used to do. They do it this way, right? I do it opposite outside. Oh, let's check our bell pepper and the green chili. Anyway, here you go. Let's turn them around. I think for 1 minute more the chili is ready to take out. Okay, just burn that. Burn that. The smoke make me oh boy, I need to drink to get rid of the allergens from the smoke. I inhaled the smoke in the oven, from the oven. It's good. So, let's continue. I'm waiting for the eggs because my ground meat need egg, 1 or 2 eggs, and then I add a breadcrumbs to make it stick on together, salt, pepper, and chop parsley on it. This I learned from a great grandmother that I used to care 4 years ago. Used to help her to do it, and her daughter was going to make the menu, and I'll just look. Now I do it. And some technique I learned from a family that I live here in the house. When I come to Israel, I don't know nothing about how to make a food with spices. I don't know how to make a variety of food. I just all the time use a Filipino food. By the way, it's very basic. Our spices: ginger, garlic, onion, and some herbs that we can find around our garden, like lemongrass. So when I come in Israel, I get shocked how very good the food here, because of mix of cultures that's in here, the diverse culture. We have here the food of Europe, the food of Moroccan, the food of Gruzini, Temani is from Yemen. We call it Yemen, yeah. Temani food also good. Indian, Asian, Thailand food. I think most of the cuisine of the world is already here. Italian. Amazing. Amazing cultures of cuisine. Not to mention Arab food as well is very good. And by the way, Moroccan is also like Arab. They're Arab country. And because of that, my knowledge of some other food, I get to play with some spices in some Filipino food that I know. Then I make it like personal recipe already. My own style of cooking. I'm not a chef. I just learn from people around me. And I don't have plan to be a chef. It's very hard work. 14 hours, 16 hours, you be on your legs non-stop. You wake up early. It's not easy to be a chef. So I think I have enough from this. Oh, my chili I need to take. Oh, where's my... Here you go. So I make it cool down for a while. Peel it